What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of This Is Too Much podcast. And like Dima did last week, I did my current impression of Daniel, with all his energy at 2 a.m.
Mhm.
So, of course, my name is Shaan Mehdi. I'm one of your three hosts. We have Daniel Aventes and Dima Hawari. And today, joining us once again, and hopefully we will redeem our last episode that we had with her. We have Yuki Wang joining us.
Woo!
Woo! Yuki!
Um, Yuki, I want to formally apologize on behalf of the This Is Too Much team for
Okay.
that episode because
No, I had a good time.
that episode was a wreck, but apparently a lot of people watched it. So we decided Yuki is going to be our thirst trap
Celebrity.
for the second time, and we're going to make sure that she gets us a lot of views on this one. And surprisingly enough, this week we actually have a topic that we had to follow. We actually thought this through.
Yeah,
Um,
man.
but the fun thing about this is we're recording two episodes back to back. So we, of course, we thought of this episode, but the next episode, that's another discussion for another time.
Mhm.
Anyway, today, we're talking about movies and TV shows, and we're talking top three, and we're talking top three for specific categories. So I'm assuming eventually we'll come back to this and we'll finish other categories whenever we can. But um, I'm not going to introduce every category that we thought of because it depends on if we're going to be able to actually get to every category. Knowing us, I'm not even sure if we'll get through the first one. But the first category is the category that I don't think a lot of us had a problem with, or at least we weren't debating if we should even use this as a category. We're talking about comedy. So we're talking top three comedy movies or TV shows. It's a
Or a
hard
mix.
category or mix. I don't know what would be a mix, but
No, I mean, like, you don't have to do just
Either-
movies.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's either or.
Yeah.
And it's top three, no honorable mentions.
No.
Unless we have a group honorable mention that we'll come to. Like if
There are
someone
no
else says, if like someone else says the one that you had as a
Mm.
essentially honorable mention, be like after
Okay.
this, but no interrupting them while they're saying the actual top three. But
Mhm.
then after we'll kind of have a discussion on their top three as well because some people might want to throw hands at some of these comedy TV shows or movies. So Yuki, you're a guest, so because we know you're the most prepared in this category, we'll let you go first. I think we decided as a group that it'd be fair to let you go first. So Yuki, let's hear your top
Oh.
three.
You fully knew I did it. Okay,
know.
it's fine. Whatever. Okay, so I don't actually know if it's like if I'm saying like third, second, first, but I know it's my top three. But I don't know if the exact order. So I have Brooklyn Nine-Nine as one of them. It's one of my favorite shows.
Ooh.
I forgot
Good
to add
one.
that one.
I love. Then I have Bob's Burgers.
Oh.
It depends. Some people it's not their style. It's my style. I love it. The humor is great. And then 22 Jump Street is also a good one. It always makes me laugh
That is
every
a
single
great
time.
one.
Every single time.
Here's the thing with 21. Wait, 22 Jump Street or 21?
22. 22.
Okay, I just would be like, if you said 21 Jump Street, I was about to be like 22 Jump
Mm-mm.
Street for me was like comedy wise
22.
so funny.
Ice Cube made everything.
Honestly,
I
Ice
think you
Cube
love it.
killed it.
Oh yeah, no, everything about that whole movie was perfect.
I think the one thing that I remember from that movie especially was when the scene when essentially Ice Cube he finds out that
And Channing Tatum starts running around.
yeah, like he finds out that he's fucking his daughter.
That's my
And it was
favorite thing
literally
ever.
one of my
I know that scene.
yes.
Yeah, when
it's-
Jonah Hill's just
Oh,
sitting
that's
there and
so
Channing
funny.
Tatum's running
like,
around.
You're picking the boss's daughter. I think that's what the line was or something.
Oh
around
my
that.
Hey,
God, that was
hey.
so
No,
good.
it's the chief's daughter.
Oh my God.
He's like going around this glass room that Ice Cube has, which I think is hilarious.
Oh my
He's
God.
like
Everything
yelling
about that movie.
Every time he says that, you're gonna get hit again.
You're
Like,
getting
or, like,
it.
it's another foot up your ass. I think that's what the line was.
Oh, it was
Great.
so good.
Oh, those are some great picks. You made me think of another show
Thank
that I.
you. I do have an honorary choice, but I won't say it.
Yeah, wait till
You're,
the end.
you're, yeah, we'll wait till the end of each
Yeah.
category, I guess.
Mm.
But
Okay.
next up, I guess we'll let ladies go first. So Daniel, let's hear it.
Okay. So I don't watch a lot of comedy. But I recently watched the. This is a long title. Eurovision Song Contest: The Story of Fire Saga, Eurovision movie. So it's got Will Ferrell, Rachel McAdams. I don't love Will Ferrell's movies. This one was really funny, especially because I really like Iceland and I really like Eurovision.
Eurovision.
And they're both, and that's what it really is about. It's about Eurovision and Iceland. So to me, there were a lot of jokes that I got, and there was a lot of Eurovision artists that were in it. It's also just a hilarious movie. Like, it's not gonna win an Oscar. That's not what it's trying to be, but it's just really funny. My second one, Yuki already mentioned, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, because that's a fantastic comedy show. Like, how can you not love it? Um, and then my number one, IMDb says it's a comedy, so I'm gonna go with that. The Breakfast Club. It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Same. Me
So
too. It is
uh,
mine too. Oh my
I was
god.
like,
Oh my
I,
god.
I was like, well, if they think it's a comedy, then I guess I'll put it as a comedy.
I can see that as a comedy.
It's
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
I think of it more as like coming of age or like drama, but
Yeah.
comedy works too. Anyways, that's me.
yeah, no, that's a solid list.
That's a good list. I'm proud of
You're-
that list. Good
I
for you,
think-
Daniel.
The Eurovision thing works for you because like
Mhm.
we talked a lot about Eurovision last week, but like
Yeah.
Daniel's like obsessed. When I say obsessed, like we'll be at school and we'll be talking about something, and Daniel will bring up Eurovision, and he's one of the only people that watches Eurovision there.
Yeah, no one else knows what's
And
happening.
then Daniel will be like, guys, have you heard this new song? And everyone's thinking,
And it
oh, like it's
slaps.
like it might. Let me explain. You all think it's like some like like artist that we might know. Daniel starts playing it, and he's like, "This is a Eurovision song," and then all of us simultaneously figure out like
No.
American-based artists that sound exactly the same to that
No,
group.
stop.
We'll be like, "That sounds like okay, like who
You
is
guys
who
called
is
them the chain smokers.
Chain Smoke? Yes,
They were
we called them one of
Swedish
the.
women. And
They
you called
sounded
them
like
chain
chain smokers.
No.
Chain smokers. Swedish
I
women.
think Eurovision is just I just think it's neat. I just think it's a really cool thing.
I just
And
think
I think
It's
a
an
lot of those
interesting
songs
idea. Like it's a very
also
fun
like
idea.
okay, wait, you know those songs on TikTok? There's a couple songs that have been on TikTok. You know the Iceland song? It's like, baby, I can't wait to know.
Oh, I do
That-
know.
I've heard that
That's
one.
Iceland's song this year. And then there's another one that's like I'm not gonna sing it, but it's basically like people use it when they're like, "Aha, I'm a bad bitch. I don't care about boys." It goes like, "I'm not your toy, not your toy, you stupid boy." So like people are like, "Oh yeah, feminism," and they play that, and I'm like, "Okay."
Period.
I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
it's literally
feminism.
just a woman dancing as a chicken, and she shouldn't have won, but that's okay. Anyways, I feel like this episode is not about Eurovision, so Dima should tell her comedy choices
Oh yeah,
next.
Dima, let's hear it.
Okay, so I put something on my list just because. We'll get to it.
Mm.
Okay, so these are not in any particular order. Rick and Morty, because it's just like like it's a genuine shit show most of the time, and it's amazing.
We love it.
Like it's prime stuff. Schitt's Creek, because that's something I binged during quarantine, and it was
Such a good show.
a great time of my life. And then we're gonna do a movie just because I recently watched this, and I think it should count as a comedy because of how hilariously bad it is. Twilight, the first one.
Yes.
Yeah, you're taking that as like literal like it's just funny to watch.
Bam.
Yeah.
Bam.
It's just something else.
Mhm.
No, I agree. Twilight is something different. It's
Yeah.
like just one of those movies you hear like, and it takes me back to like, God knows, like I'm saying 2007 is probably not 2007, but it just takes me back there.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my God, like the fandom that happened at that point with that. Like,
Team
not
Jacob. Team
I've-
Jacob.
I still have not watched a
I-
single Twilight movie.
I've watched
I-
part of it, but like not enough to know what the hell's happening. I just think it's really dumb.
I
I
love
watched
myself.
everyone when it came out, but I haven't.
No.
Wow.
I rewatched the first one a couple of months ago.
Stop.
No, I literally watched all 5 this weekend.
I
For
could
the
not
first time
take all
ever.
5 at
I'm
once.
so sorry.
It was an experience.
Yeah, I feel
No.
like that's like pure torture. That's like what
Yeah,
they would.
no, I could
do
only
that.
take one.
Horrifying. But it was fun. It was great. Me and my siblings were making fun of it the entire time.
Oh
so
yeah.
If I watched it alone, I would have died.
No, you could only watch it with friends or like
Oh,
family.
yeah.
Just like you could joke about it.
You
Yeah.
need to,
Just one of those.
exactly. You need to be
It's like the Divergent series. Like it's okay, but it's just not
able to- No,
good.
it's not okay.
I
Like
don't
the
really watch
first movie's but then it just gets to like complete garbage.
I only
It was
watched the first
horrifying.
one.
Like, who cast them both together and were like, yes, these two have chemistry.
Yeah, no. The main girl in Twilight is not the girl that you should have been casted, honestly.
Whoa, what do you have against?
Dude,
What's
No, no, no.
Yeah,
no,
we
no,
have
no,
against Kristen
no, no, no.
Stewart.
the entire
huh?
movie.
Kristen Stewart, amazing actress. She just does not mesh well with the two guys that are in
That's
Twilight.
Yeah,
It's just
I don't
it's just
understand
like
what happened.
either
I don't know.
recast.
I
the
don't love
guys
her
or
acting.
recast yeah, her acting.
Her
is-
she's a
acting
good
is a lot of
actress in other
staring.
stuff, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
but in
that's what
all
I'm
of her
Like-
movies, she still does that. You know, like she just has that like acting face. You know when she's acting, like it's good. But I'm like, you're staring into my soul. Can we stop
like,
that?
please stop that.
Mm.
Can we like tone it down a bit?
Yeah, I feel like there are some actors that you can't like disconnect the fact, like the actor from the
Yeah.
role that they're playing, and it's just
Yeah.
like it takes you out
Yeah.
of it.
It's too much.
That's me and Jennifer Aniston, honestly.
Fair.
I can't. I feel like she's literally playing herself in every single role that she's done.
Yeah,
It's
Right?
odd. It's odd.
always
It's really
just like
odd.
the pretty one.
I don't understand. Like
She's always-
I
yeah.
can't watch anything that she's in because I'm like,
All right,
She is very
Shaan.
pretty though.
okay.
Okay, I've got an order to this. Okay, during I don't know, was it Yuki's turn? I remember this one, and I had to switch it in for number 3. Number 3, Rick and Morty, always and forever, one of the funniest animated
Yes.
shows. Number 2, The Office, the U.S. version, not the U.K. version.
True.
It's just it's amazing dry humor. It's dry humor at its peak. And then number 1, Community.
Ooh.
Has to be one of my. It's literally the one show that I could rewatch and rewatch back to back as many times, and it's just so funny. And the way like that they push some of the episodes to the extreme, it just gets like you get hooked to it, and it's just an amazing show in general. But yeah, those are my
Okay.
top 3.
So, while before you spoke, I was about to say, I'm really proud of us that no one mentioned Friends or The Office.
No,
So,
but The
Shaan-
Office is good. Here's the
Yeah,
thing.
I don't like that.
So Sean,
I love The
Sean and
Office.
Sean and I and a group of our friends last year after exams, we all went to one of my friend's house and we were chilling and we watched a couple episodes of The Office. And I was the only one who did not like The Office there. And it was
It's very like dependent
I
on
just
taste.
couldn't get into
It's-
it. I couldn't get into it.
dude,
It
it was
dep-
2
it's like-
hours.
It
of me
depends on it depends on like the humor that you like. Like not I
Yeah.
know not everyone's gonna it's not like
Mhm.
let's say like Modern Family where it's like straight.
Oh,
It's
I
that's
also
like
don't
straight.
like Modern Family.
No, but I'm just giving that as an example
Yeah,
because
yeah.
a lot of people or like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, let's say
Yeah.
very straight humor. It's not but like this is dry humor. Or if it was like very dark humor, right? It would be
Yeah.
like very like Rick and Morty. Horribly dark humor sometimes. So
Yeah.
it's very dependent on like if you would like it. Like that show, you couldn't recommend to parents. You
Oh.
could not be like,
No, never.
parents, you should watch because like it's just
Yeah.
not a show that you could like that parents would like. It's just too dark and too odd,
They wouldn't get it. Yeah.
too philosophical at times as well.
Yeah.
I think we
Okay.
had some good selections though.
We had some stuff.
did.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
we-
happy with it.
I
think,
actually came up with three things. I was not expecting that.
okay. Does anyone
had a
have
little-
any honorable mentions? Because we do have a little time. Yes, Yuki.
Okay. This is one of my favorite movies. Easy A.
Yes.
That's a
CCA
great
is such
movie.
a good movie.
I
Mm.
have watched it twice, but like 2 different days, like weeks apart, but only one time through. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I was with someone, we were watching it, and then we stopped watching it, and then next time we like it,
It's so
I
good.
actually liked it. I thought it was fun.
Honestly,
It's
Emma
really
Stone.
good.
My
Yeah. Oh, Emma Stone's perfect.
Oh my
well,
god.
you love her. My honorable mention is Mean Girls because it's
Oh,
so
great.
funny. Like
Yeah.
Great.
it's not like I said, it's not winning Oscars, but it's so funny. I don't know
Yeah.
why. I love it.
Yeah, no, it's a great movie.
Yeah.
Mean Girls always.
Yes.
Mm.
Dima, any
Okay.
honorable mentions?
That 70s show.
Have not
Okay.
watched it, but I've heard a lot
Yes.
about
So
it.
good. It's
I-
Oh
such
my-
an easy binge.
Yeah. Also another feel good show.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have two honorable
Love it.
mentions. And forgive me
Okay.
for this. Bridesmaids.
Yes.
If you guys remember, like that is a Rekovich
Yeah,
movie,
no,
but
it's-
I haven't
it's
seen
so
it.
good. It's like just one of those like
Dima, you
very
have to watch it.
cookie
It's so
cutter
good.
movies, but it's so funny. It's so funny to watch.
It's so good. Oh my god, wait, I'm sorry. You finish yours, I have another one.
If Yuki, if you're gonna say white chicks, then I know exactly. Yes, I was thinking that in my mind too. In my mind, if white chicks just popped up for a second. That is a great. That is a great comedy movie.
It
Who-
is
Like
like
if it was released now,
yeah, it
would
wouldn't
not
be released.
would not be released. But for the
But it's
time,
so good.
it's so funny. It's
Oh, wait, can I say
Perfect.
something
yeah.
on
Yeah.
that topic? I watched Heathers this weekend with my mom for the first time.
Oh.
That is
I
a
haven't seen it yet.
dated movie.
That
Is
is a
a
very
dated.
dated movie.
I've never
Dude,
watched it.
I was watching it with my mom and I was like, oh, okay.
Especially wait, was this the first time watching it?
She'd seen it many times, but
But
it was my
you,
first time watching
yeah,
it. Yeah.
I wouldn't watch it with parents first time. I'd watch it myself
Well,
just
too
to get you.
late. Too
Um,
late.
but my second one was Arrested Development.
Mm.
Oh, that's on
A
my
Okay.
list.
very,
I haven't seen it yet.
it's a very good comedy. Straightforward, you know.
Okay.
But yeah, if anyone has any more honorable mentions,
I was just gonna say, I was expecting one of us to be like Hannibal Lecter. I find that hilarious. Like just something like completely not funny and just sociopathic.
What?
we're-
I expect.
But okay, I
American
do
Horror
find
Story.
a lot of those kind of shows like calming,
Yeah, I do.
but I
Oh,
don't find
God.
it funny.
I
but-
thought.
okay, yeah. Segueing in, that's like a crime show, and our next
Yeah.
topic is crime.
Can we
Crime.
go in reverse order?
I live off of crime. Yes,
Yeah,
please.
we can go in reverse order. I can go first. Okay, so I have my top three. Number three, Sherlock, BBC Sherlock,
Yes.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yes. Yes.
Great,
Okay.
great
my list.
show. Like a movie every show. That's why it'd be like the mesh movie TV show thing.
Mm-mm-mm.
Great. Number two, a recent new one for me at least. Breaking Bad. Great.
Okay.
Absolutely
Perfect.
beautiful.
That's one.
Perfect.
I've heard that it's one of the best TV shows. So
Yeah, it's one of the best
when I
shows,
say one of the
period.
best it's literally like perfectly crafted. Every episode, it'll reel you in, and it'll just be like, and the first two seasons are like whatever. Third season, when you get to that, your mind is just like, what the fuck, and you're like, can I be a drug dealer too? Like, can I do this?
And the
I want to be a
actors,
drug dealer too.
they
Blame
are
me, Shaan.
very nice to look at. That's
Yeah,
all.
agree. Walter White when he shaves his head.
Oh my god.
Y'all
Oh
have
my
daddy issues.
No. I just mean when he shaves his head, you could just see the badassery just come
Yes.
onto his face.
I've heard that.
It's great.
Fine, Yuki has daddy issues though.
And yeah,
I love my dad. For everyone watching, I love my dad.
Yeah.
Great.
Our
I
dads are
love
great.
my daddy. He's my superhero. Okay, number one, Zodiac.
Yeah.
It's one of my all-time favorite
Yeah.
movies. It is, I think it's almost like 3 hours long. It is great. If you haven't watched it, I suggest you sit down one day, watch it. Try not to watch it at night. Might scare the shit out of you who watch it at night. But like, midday watch. That's the type of movie that you'd watch at midday and you'd be like,
No,
"Wow."
don't be a pussy. Watch it at night.
Or watch it. I watch it at night for the first time when I
Oh,
was.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's
You know,
a great movie. It's on
I
Netflix too.
I will say it's like
I'm adding it to
I
You-
would say maybe read about the Zodiac,
Zodiac,
Killer
yeah.
first, because if you're
It's-
not interested, it's
it
gonna
is
be a waste of your
it is
time.
true crime. It's more it's a movie, but it's like based on
or
true
like a
crime, right?
documentary.
It's not a documentary. It's like a retelling of the story, but it's like straight movie plot type.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But it's a great movie. Like search into the like literally watch one like you could watch the the unsolved mysteries that
Oh yeah.
the
Yeah.
BuzzFeed
I do
Unsolved.
know.
Yeah.
Watch their
Mhm.
episode on the Zodiac Killer, then watch the movie. You'll be fine. You'll be great. It's great.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's
If we're
so
going
good.
reverse order, Dima, let's hear your crime.
Okay.
To your
Um,
crime.
Let's hear my crimes. All the
Dima's
drugs that I'm
crimes,
dealing. No.
drug dealer.
I'm joking. This is a joke.
Who are you saying that to?
We need to make a
Because, like,
disclaimer.
I invoke the 11th and 13th section of the Charter of Rights and Freedoms to stop.
What
Do
are the
not know the
11th and
charter.
I feel like we need to have a
It
disclaimer.
stops you. It's like the 5th in America. It stops you from self-incriminating.
Oh,
No, Dima
Yeah,
definitely
I
sells
don't know
drugs,
that.
guys. Okay, Dima, go ahead.
Dude, we should have a disclaimer at the beginning of each episode where we talk about the fact that I deal drugs to
Dima,
say that
unless
that's
you're
not
making
true.
that
Continue.
disclaimer,
Wait.
unless you're making that disclaimer, I'm not adding a disclaimer.
Okay, cool,
Because
cool.
you do sell
'cause-
drugs, and we're not lying to anyone here. I was gonna make a promo thing for this video, and that section right there is gonna be the promo
Bro,
thing. For that video.
Great.
Dima has her drug money. She doesn't have to make it. She can pay someone to make her a pro.
Oh, true.
Oh,
Dima,
true.
hit me
Okay.
up after. Let's see how much it's
Oh
gonna
my
take for me to
God.
edit that.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay, Dima,
Okay.
let's hear your crime.
Okay. First one, Criminal Minds. Because you could watch it forever and it'll never end because there's so many seasons and you can just it's so good.
Is that
Also-
the one that everyone raves about on TikTok?
yes, I'm on Criminal Minds TikTok, and
I
I'm
know.
not upset.
Can I say one thing before?
Mhm.
The thing that annoys me about some crime shows before I didn't want to disturb Dima, but it's just
No, it's
generally
cool.
because you said Criminal Minds. But it's the cookie cutter crime shows, and I think Yuki knows this probably like really well, or Daniel made a face, you might know. But it's like the cookie cutter crime shows that'll be like you see the crime, and then you go to the crime people, and then you watch the crime happen, and then it's like, oh my god, so they solved the crime. That's the end of it. I like some shows amazing at doing that. Some shows horrible because it's very cookie cutter. You're like,
Yeah. No, I hate the kind of shows where it's like the whole time you're just trying to guess who the killer or whatever.
and most times
person
it's
is.
like one of the
I don't-
first
It's exactly
people
who
that
you
they know.
yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
first person that they like.
True,
They're like,
true,
and then they're
true.
like, but this guy said he was there. Oh my god, it's this guy. Let's go arrest them. So annoying.
Yeah, like my thing that I love about Criminal Minds is how like analytical it all is. Like, oh, we're like trying to analyze the guy's like psychology and like
Yeah,
what
yeah.
his brain
That's-
does and
Yes.
like why he ended up being the way he is or
Yeah,
he, she,
that's
whatever.
kind of like making. Oh wait, no,
Making a murderer?
Mindhunter.
Mindhunter.
I
I
like
had it as like Criminal Minds / Mindhunter because it's
It's
like
the same. It's the same
Mindhunter
idea, but Mindhunter is like
how they got to
yeah,
that
it's very
science,
like
which is
dark,
interesting.
very dark. But
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Number 2 is Lucifer
Okay.
Damn,
I've never
that's-
watched
because
it.
I'm like
It's
saw a lot of
it's
clips.
great. New final season coming soon. I think.
I'm excited.
I'm excited.
Yeah, Lucifer's great. And I had Sherlock, but I'm not going to say it. I had another honorable mention that I'm going to use as my third. Lie to Me. It's
I'm gonna put that on my list.
it's on Netflix, I think. But it's really interesting, and it's like this guy who like studies like facial expressions and stuff and like body language, and they usually like it's not 100% about crime, but like the police recruit him to like
No.
talk to suspects and stuff, and it's really
Okay.
really interesting. It's fun
I have
stuff.
so many honorable mentions for this section, so I'm trying to get there.
One each.
No,
Okay,
Daniel.
I
because-
don't.
okay, if we have the time, we're going pretty well on time. We're not doing as
Yeah.
much talking
Is
as
it my turn?
yeah. Daniel,
Yes,
yes,
go.
ladies,
Okay.
go.
Here's the thing. I don't watch a lot of crime things, so these are less crime movies and TV shows and more movies and TV shows that revolve around people doing illegal things. So
It's like Breakfast Club is one of them because they smoke
yeah,
weed a
they're all.
lot.
So my number 3 is John Wick. Not because I don't even know if that's crime, but it's so funny.
That's crime. I
Okay,
would consider that. That's like
that is
action crime. It's really good.
that is the kind of I don't love like things that are like super gory, but that's so funny. It's funny violence. Like he like shoots someone in the head and I laugh. I don't know why. It's funny. Maybe I'm a sociopath. It's
Yeah,
such
maybe.
a funny movie. And then my number 2 and number 1 are both the kind of shows that like it starts off like the season starts off with like, oh my god, here's the crime right here, and then they like flash back to the past, and then it's
Oh,
like
okay.
they work their way for it, and it over like the span of months. So my number 2 is How to Get Away with Murder.
Hmm.
Oh,
Miss
great show.
Miss
For at least the
Annalise
Miss
first
Keating,
season.
Annalise
Viola Davis.
Keating, a
I
queen,
bow to her like she's my
a
queen.
queen.
And number 1 is Elite.
Okay, I've never watched it, but everyone's
Okay, if you watch it,
Mm.
you have to watch it in Spanish.
I
okay.
mean, yeah.
Don't mess with this English dub thing. Come
Oh,
on.
it's like
Don't watch anything dubbed in
it's like
English.
it's like money. It's like a Money Heist or La
Yeah,
Casa de Papel. That's great to watch in Spanish.
it's like you physically could watch it in
But that's
English.
but that's a
That's
that's a
just
great
gross. I don't
crime
wanna do
show
that.
because you mentioned that I wasn't even thinking about that, but that's a great show.
Yeah, Money
Mm.
Heist.
Yeah, Money Heist.
Oh,
But
That's
Money
not an honorable
Heist.
mention
Yeah.
even.
Elite is amazing. Show-stopping, gorgeous, never done before, beautiful. All those things that Lady Gaga said.
Yeah.
It's many things. It's got the murder mystery. It's got the high school. I learned some Spanish. It's gay. Like it's everything you could ever.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
Not even kidding. That's a caveat for watching my shows these days. Like if it doesn't have some LGBTQ stuff in it, if it doesn't have at least one gay relationship that I can make my favorite characters, then I don't want it.
And finally, Yuki, let us hear
Okay.
your crime.
Okay, obviously first, Criminal Minds.
Yes.
Like I'm not kidding when I say I'm on Criminal Minds TikTok. There's not one TikTok that's not about Criminal
I
Minds.
think you posted a TikTok about that or
Yeah,
something.
I'm not kidding. I scrolled for like 5 minutes and it was either Matthew Gray Gubler
Oh my
or
god.
Criminal Minds.
King.
So again, yes, what Dima said, the
Yeah.
psychological part is why I watch it, but also the relationship like that the BAU has with each
Mm.
other.
Mhm.
It's everything, all the like friendships.
Yep.
Also, Penelope Garcia, my baby, I love you.
Oof.
She is everything. She's my love. Basically, Criminal Minds is a perfect show.
Okay.
Nobody can argue it.
Also,
Okay, my
Spencer
check-
Reed, Heart Eyes.
Oh, I love Spencer Reed. Honestly, they need to stop hurting Spencer Reed. I know, though, okay, the show is done, but
Yeah.
still,
Still,
they need to stop.
we're salty about
Cease
it.
and desist. We're serving you. Annalise Keating is serving you papers.
Oh my god. But also I have to say, I do like the original 7 the most.
Yes.
Because I'm nostalgic.
100%.
They're all great, except Seaver. Fuck Seaver. I hate Seaver. She's so stupid. Oh my god. Oh my
I get
god.
that.
I hate Seaver. If you guys ever watch Criminal Minds, Seaver is just
No.
the off-brand version of JJ. All I have to say.
Yeah. Screw Seaver.
Okay, what's your next?
JJ for life.
Okay, my next one is Mindhunters. It's really good. But yeah, I don't really have to explain it. It's just good. And the next one is a docu-series kind of thing.
Mhm.
And I know not a lot of people didn't like it, but I think it's just because it was kind of gross for some people, for animal lovers. Don't
Tiger
fuck with
King?
cats.
Oh.
That's one of my honorable mentions.
That docu-series made me like not be able to sleep.
When I tell you that if there's a true crime docuseries that would get you hooked on true crime for sure, no doubt about it.
So good.
Don't fuck with cats.
Don't
I'm
fuck
not even
with
gonna
cats.
explain what it happens in it, but it is
No, you have to
amazing.
you have
okay.
to be
So
in it.
and just to like, if you really want to watch it and you think true crime doesn't affect stuff like with us, there's parts of this that happens in Toronto. So
Oh yeah, the whole thing's in Canada.
whole thing's in Canada. So that I hope that reels you in. It's a great docu-series,
On
literally
my list.
It's
amazing.
so good. The ending, I watched it at like 3 a.m. The ending made me want to like die.
The ending.
I'm not
Um,
kidding. Okay, I'm just gonna say I don't think this is spoiler, but basically my dad and we were driving to Vaughan Mills, and there's always this like when we go to Vaughan Mills, I always see this sign, and it's the Magnota Brewery, and I literally saw
my-
that, and I had like PTSD from the docu-series. I was like, none of that. I could get
That's just
murdered.
no. That's just great. Like Daniel,
Yeah, it's just so
Daniel.
good.
I'm telling you, when I started watching it at first, I was like, "Don't fuck with cats." Okay, like it has to do with cats. It twist and turn
Yeah.
so it take like you'll watch the first episode, you're like, "Oh my god!" Second episode, I think it's like mid second episode or third episode. It takes the hardest U-turn you have ever seen in your life. It is like you'll be like, "What the fuck just happened?" Like
Yeah,
honestly.
it's also just narrated very, very well. Like
Yeah,
those
no.
two who narrated it were so good.
There was one scene specifically for Yuki. There was this one scene where they're talking about how she got like a photo from the casino
Mm-hmm.
or something, which scared me, and they never went back to that. And
Yeah, I was like,
still to this day, I always think, what the hell happened to that?
oh
That
yeah,
doesn't.
I was like, there is no way I would walk out onto that parking lot by myself if I saw that. No way.
It's
No, it's just so good.
Good.
Any honorable mentions, because we do have a little time.
I do.
Ooh.
These ones aren't very like true crime. These just like piss me off severely.
Yeah.
The R. Kelly docuseries.
Yep.
Don't even. He's a
Yep.
terrible guy, basically. And then the Jeffrey Epstein one.
Oh, yep.
Also, again, terrible guy.
Terrible guy.
And I will
Docuseries,
never like. Oh my god. Oh my god. All the celebrities, the government, whoever fucking killed him in jail. Fuck you.
Honestly.
He didn't have to face all that. Like, absolutely unacceptable.
Dima, Daniel, any honorable mentions?
Bro, I could
Ooh.
barely come up with 3.
So Daniel, I knew this was
Okay.
gonna be a no from Daniel. That's why I asked Dima, Daniel, because you guys were like very iffy on true crime.
Okay.
Or like crime. Sorry.
I've got one that's like kind of crime-ish,
Okay.
but I'm gonna put it in here because it's amazing and everyone should watch it. Chernobyl.
Yes.
It's fucking like mind-boggling. It's crazy. Like
That
how?
goes, yeah, I think like if you're interested more in like the true crime docu-series type thing, like Chernobyl's a very well crafted
Yeah.
show. Like amazing to watch and just generally like
Mm-hmm.
so informative. as
Yeah.
well.
And it's like it shows you exactly how they
Everything,
reached that
yeah.
level of fuck up, you know?
Yeah,
Yike.
it's a lot. Yeah.
Hashtag
Okay.
Soviet Union, hashtag reactor meltdown.
Okay. So my honorable mentions. There's a few of them, so I'm gonna go through them. Ozark. I always said that this was a good show, amazing show. Psych, which is more of like a comedy crime show. Essentially, this guy acts like he's a psychic and helps the LAPD. Very good show. Comedy, like sitcom type show. How to sell drugs online fast. The
Oh, I've
Netflix show.
Oh, that's on my
That's
list.
it's
That's
a
on my
really
list
good
too.
show because it's based off a true story to the most part. Like they take it away from the true story a little, like they do add stuff to make it more TV like, but it's like once you do watch it, you'll like want to research a little more about like the actual happening of what happened, and it's insane to think about. And then one of my ones that I guess not a lot of people know, McMillions. Um,
Oh.
so to just explain that because not a lot of people have heard of it, it's essentially if you guys know the like McDonald's Monopoly like game and stuff. So in the U.S. For I think it was almost like 10 years in the 1990 or 1980s 90s, there was this essentially this like group that would steal the winning pieces and then cash them out. So this whole show surrounds how they stole like I think it was like over $10 million essentially from McDonald's. It is great. It's not on Netflix or anything. Amazing cat, Daniel. It's not on Netflix or anything.
It's beautiful.
But if you can watch it legally or not legally,
Yeah.
it's a great show. Yeah.
I have one more
I
honorable
also have
mention.
one more.
iZombie.
I've never watched it.
I was
I watched
debating whether or
like
not
2 episodes of that. It's pretty good. It's pretty
it's like a different twist on like the cop show. Basically, she's a zombie, and essentially, when in this universe, when you eat the brains of somebody, you get kind of their mannerisms and their personality and a bit of their like memories.
Ooh,
And so it's an adventure. She like helps
like kind of
cops
fun.
determine like how. Yeah,
That's
it's
kind
really
of
fun.
cool. Not gonna lie.
It is.
Like,
Yeah.
It's a
yeah,
fun premise.
It's a good show.
Yeah.
Okay, I have one more. If you don't already know, I love docuseries. Abducted in Plain Sight.
Yes. Yeah.
Also one of the best.
Oof.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
another
so
one
good.
where you want to know little about the story, but it's great.
So good.
Abducted in Plain Sight, and there's the one show that's about the girl who gets abducted on vacation. You know
Oh,
what I'm talking about?
Oh yes,
Madeline
I do.
Kane, right?
Island Paradise or something like that.
Oh,
Is it? No, it's
I
not
don't
Island
remember the
Paradise.
name. I don't remember the
I don't
name.
remember the name, but it's on Netflix as well. But
Yeah.
okay, if someone,
so
I'm
many.
just putting this out there. I put HM as one of my honorable mentions, but I cannot for the life of me remember
How
what
to
HM
Get
is.
Away with Murder.
No, I wouldn't have
No.
put that on my honorable mention.
To get away.
Hermione Motter.
HM.
HM. Yeah, I'm thinking.
Maybe you spelled it wrong. Maybe it was MH Mindhunter.
Yeah, I was thinking that for a second, but I know I would have made that mistake because I wrote it twice.
HM.
Hunt Minds.
HM. Oh wait, no. Okay, wait, never mind. I don't. Okay, never mind. I don't think it was anything.
Criminal Minds.
Criminal Minds.
Criminal
Criminal Minds.
Um,
Oh god.
but yeah.
Mindhunter.
Mind Hunters.
Oh my god.
Okay, and now we go to Daniel's favorite category.
Oh.
A category filled with a lot of weird shit. Sci-fi. Sci-fi.
It's not even my
Um,
favorite category. It's just my favorite of these three. 'Cause it's the
Yeah.
only one
My
I really
least
watched.
favorite.
So yeah, sci-fi TV shows and movies, and because Daniel is the only one that he sort of likes, kind of. Daniel, let's hear your top 3 sci-fis.
Okay. Number 3 is a show called Sense8.
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry. Ow.
That's an incredible show. I've watched it a couple times. It's got amazing characters, an amazing plot, amazing premise. Like, I don't want to spoil anything because even like telling you what it's about is like
Spoiling it.
still spoiling
Yeah.
it. So that's if you haven't seen Sense8, it's really not actually that long of a watch.
Mhm.
And it's all on Netflix, and it's got a bomb title sequence. Second is The Martian.
Ooh.
Okay.
Really like sort of like the premise behind it. I think I like the book more than anything else, but
Yeah.
it's got a really nice like that astronaut lost in space and like, okay, how's he gonna survive? Okay, so you need to do this, this, and this. Problem
It's
solving.
not like Gravity. Gravity is just
No, gravity is just her. She's
Eh.
different. She's
Gravity
doing
is literally just like there was this one meme that I saw. It's like never travel. I don't remember her like actress
Sandra
name.
Bullock. It's like
Yeah.
it's
Never
Sandra-
travel with her because every like she has that
Just
and then
gets
she had the
lost.
what's the I think it's
Speed.
Speed. That's a great movie. I think I just wanted to say that. That's a great movie if you've never seen it.
Oh my God! You know who we're about to be visited by? Oh no, she doesn't love us. Never mind.
What's the number one, Daniel?
Okay, number 1 is The 100.
Okay.
This TV show I've been watching
Mm.
since I was in grade 8. No, grade 8, I think. Because basically I was sick for a week, so I had to choose a show. So I watched it. I've been watching it as it aired since season 3. They're on season 7 now, but it's been however many years, 5 years. It's gone up and down. this season I really, really like. Good characters, really
Really?
compelling story. Yeah, I think
I
this is
stopped
great.
watching after season 5. I just said
Okay,
like fuck
well,
it.
that would do it. Season 6 and 7 are better.
Mm.
It's like if you look at the trajectory
Dima's
of the
like, no.
show, the trajectory of the show is season 1, season 2, season 3. That's like mid-season 3, season 4, season 5, season 6, season 7.
You never want that type of
Interesting.
trajectory though. Like you don't want it
Yeah,
to
like-
be
Well, you
in the
don't
middle.
want it, but it's
Because you're gonna
honestly
It's what you get.
the other thing is like
Mm.
I was watching it live anyways. I wasn't gonna stop.
You were too committed.
Exactly. I was too committed,
Yeah.
and then when it started getting better, I was like, an unwelcome surprise to be sure, but
But we're
I'm here.
thankful.
Yeah, exactly. I'm here.
Um,
A surprise to be sure, but not
yeah.
an one. Yeah,
Mm.
that is mine top 3 shows de sci-fi.
The
Und
Sci-Fi.
now
Oh.
und Yuki sont
Yuki's.
Oh god.
Yuki's Wang. What's your top
Yuki's
3?
Wang.
Okay, I'm gonna start with the ones that I'm actually confident about. The Umbrella Academy just finished season 2.
Great. We can't
Nice.
All
talk about it because
around.
Daniel has not watched it.
Yeah, I won't
Me
talk
neither.
about the specifics.
Or Dima, but
just-
Dima hasn't watched anything of Umbrella Academy.
Yeah,
Of
yeah, I
Umbrella
still haven't started.
Academy.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I was
good.
like, she
My
doesn't watch
finish line.
anything.
Dima doesn't watch any. She too much time drug dealing, guys.
Oh my gosh.
Listen,
Yeah.
she's an entrepreneur.
He just stares at walls all the time. Too busy selling my drugs, yo.
Just so much
Making the
business.
money.
Oh my god. But yeah, all around great show. Season
Mm.
1 was good. Season 2 was also good. It's just great. That's all I gotta
excited.
say. Also, Klaus makes me so happy.
Klaus is
That's all.
great.
Klaus makes
Klaus is
everyone happy,
great.
though.
Klaus is great.
Klaus. Oh my god, everything Klaus says just makes me so happy.
Always, always.
Okay, second, I got Black Mirror. I'm going to say I
Oh.
didn't love season 5.
But the
But
rest of the season
it's still
played
pretty
really
good.
well.
Yeah, it's still a pretty good show.
That's one of my honorable mentions. It's a great show.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's pretty good. And then lastly, okay.
Hey, oh, you're not.
Okay, I'm gonna just make it my honor.
So apparently, I thought that Daniel's phone would be a distraction. Now we have to deal with this cats being Daniel's distraction.
Mm.
Oh, but I love it. Oh,
Honestly, I'm happy with this as a distraction, 100%.
Mwah.
Okay,
Such
Yuki,
a
what's
cutie.
your
Okay.
last
Okay.
one?
I'm gonna go with Avatar.
Yes.
Okay.
The
Avatar
Last
made
Airbender
me
or the movie?
Daniel,
movie.
there's no discussion on Last Airbender.
I was like, I'm just making sure.
Okay, The Last Airbender is good though.
It's
I'm not gonna
great.
lie.
It's an
Yeah.
amazing
Not
show,
better than
but
the movie, though.
it's not sci-fi.
Yeah. Avatar,
Yeah,
the
it's not
movie,
sci-fi.
it just made me
That's a good
cry.
movie.
I don't know why. Like when I think of Avatar, I'm just like me bawling.
Bro, I have
Like
the book that explains the whole movie. Like I
Oh
put
my
the
God.
giant picture book with all the art, concept art and stuff. I
That's
love
so
Oh.
cool.
That
I
is
know.
really cool.
I'll bring it to the Coddy. then you can
Yeah.
look
Oh,
at
wait,
it.
don't do that.
Cuddy.
That's too much work to bring that up
Yeah,
for no
Story
reason.
time every night.
We're not even gonna listen to
Honestly.
him.
Oh my God.
Anyway, Dima, Sifi, top 3.
Okay. Top 3. I don't know if this completely counts as sci-fi, but Get Out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I take that as sci-fi. Yeah,
That shit
good movie.
terrifying.
Good movie.
Like genius.
Mhm.
And then, okay, next one is Teen Wolf. Just because
Oh,
it's my guilty pleasure of a show.
Yes, yes.
Dylan O'Brien.
Okay,
Like,
here's a hot take. I'm still pissed off that they didn't get Liam and Theo together in season 6 because
I'm still.
I did not
the
watch that
sexual
far.
tension between those two.
I mean, I generally hate Theo. He annoys the shit
Yeah.
out of me. But Teen Wolf.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then, because I was thinking about zombies while we were brainstorming this, Zombieland.
Okay.
Oh, is that
'Cause
good? I've heard a
it's
lot
actually-
about it, but I don't know.
I like it because one, Emma Stone, and it's like
Mhm.
it's like a funny zombie apocalypse, and it's great.
True.
Also, Woody Harrelson.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Top 3. Top 3. Number 3, I had to include a Star Wars, and if I had to be specific, Return of the Jedi. Um, excuse you, it's part of the original trilogy.
It's just the wrong choice of the original trilogy.
What would you pick as your original trilogy?
Empire Strikes Back, easily. That was one of my.
That was one of my honorable mentions. It was a fight, but I just like, for me personally, when I was watching it, I liked.
Fair.
But it's like, at least I'm not picking like New Hope.
Phantom Menace.
No, what's the one? What's like the 5.5? Yeah, 5, or like 3.5. With the new one of the newer ones.
Oh, Rogue One.
Rogue One.
That one's good.
It's great. Horrible, and like I know they had to do that ending, but it's the ending you joke about. It's the ending that you fully. And if you haven't watched it, spoiler
Haven't
alert.
seen it
And
yet.
it's a
It's
Bro,
bummer
that
if you
should
haven't
have
seen
been
it.
my crime movie. It's a heist.
Dima, just mute us if you don't want to hear what happened. But
It's fine.
they essentially just blow up the whole planet, and it's
Oh,
just
nice.
like wham bam
They kill the
kabam,
entire movie.
kill
Wham, bam, thank
every
you, ma'am.
dope ass character that was on that movie. Like they built, like, the thing that was annoying to me was they built up so many good wholesome characters and then just went, yeah, no, boom, you're
But
dead.
that's the point. That's the
I
point.
get it's the
that
point, but it's
the
just
casualties of
like,
war, man.
yeah.
I actually
Um,
liked it, but I liked the ending. But that's just me.
Number
I
2.
would have. Wait.
Oh
One
wait,
second.
yeah.
I would have also accepted Revenge of the Sith.
I was thinking Revenge of the Sith, but it was between Empire and
Like Empire, Revenge of the Sith, and Rogue One are my top 3 Star Wars movies. Anyways, sorry, I'll stop interrupting.
Number 2, like Yuki, Avatar. I had to include Avatar. I have great like, literally, I remember watching Avatar. It was so packed in the theater that like there were only 2
Oh my god,
seats
watched
left.
it in 3D.
Me and my brother sat on the chairs, and my parents sat in the aisles, like where you walk, because it was so packed. They oversold, but it was the great movie.
good.
Amazing movie to watch.
It's one of the only movies that I watched in 3D that was actually worth it.
Yeah, it's one of those movies that they spent money to make sure that the 3D was insanely good.
It's so good.
It wasn't like throwing popcorn at the screen. Like, it was like it was like genuinely to make the environment feel way better.
Yeah.
And my number 1, no one said this, but it's a cult classic TV show, Doctor Who.
Okay.
I am a super fan of Doctor Who for however long it's been now. I literally love everything about it. Don't honestly really love the fact that the new Doctor is a girl, mostly because, no, you can be all this whole sexist shit. No, the reason I don't like it is because the thing is, the Doctor also, like, there's like sexual tension between like the Doctor and one of the
Rose?
characters, Riverson, one of the
Oh,
other.
yeah.
And it just, like, you can't even bring that back without it being insanely odd, because that, like, right, and it's never mentioned before that he was gonna change it. Like, it was just a lot of plot holes that weren't filled properly to bring.
May I introduce you to the concept of being a lesbian?
No. It's no. Here's the thing. When you think of the idea of Doctor Who, like, I have nothing wrong with that. But it was like when she would mention in past seasons, it'd be like, yeah, I only met the guy. Like, it'd be like she'd only met, and it was just thrown out there, and I was just kind of like, okay, there's no logic behind this, and it's such an odd switch in the character, like, development, that I was like, I don't know. I was just kind of, I don't know. I didn't like the Doctor before her, but then when I saw when she came along, and honestly, she couldn't play the Doctor well. Like, I was mad that they didn't pick a better female actress to play the Doctor. That was my other thing.
Yeah,
It's
maybe
just
the
like,
sexual tension would have been better if it was better.
if it was someone that could, like, really just, like, portray this character properly, I would have been like, yes. But it's just not iconic. Like, if you guys know a bit about Doctor Who, there's like Matt Damon.
Matt Damon?
No, not Matt Damon. Matt something.
That's Smith.
Matt Smith.
Yeah.
Right? Peter
Matt
Capaldi.
Damon's on Mars.
Matt Damon's on Mars. Sorry about that. Martian guy.
David Tennant.
David Tennant. Great. Like, these are all iconic. There's like the bow tie. There's Fez. There's like these iconic things that are all, like, iconic for.
Yeah.
You can't really do that with the new Doctor. And yeah. But yeah, that's my sci-fi top 3. Anyone
Nice.
have any honorable mentions?
I do.
Yuki, let's hear it.
I'm very surprised nobody said it. Stranger Things.
Yeah, that's one of my
Mm.
honorable mentions, bro.
I can't believe nobody's. I was
Forgot
gonna
about
make it third, but I was like Avatar. Emotions. But yeah, Stranger Things. It's so good. It's so good.
Stranger Things is great.
Mine are
is.
just
Steve.
Star Wars movies.
Yeah, all my honorable
I already
mentions have
said
been
it.
said except for like Thor Ragnarok, which I thought
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
It's on my honorable
great.
mentions. too.
Guardians as well.
Guardians is pretty good, but like when I compare it to like Thor or even like any of the
Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse especially,
Mm,
Spider-Verse killed the game on superhero movies. Like you
it was
cannot
amazing.
be like even though it's whatever it's animated, they could have cheated a lot of stuff, but like it's just a great
It was really
concept.
good.
Yeah. Also, the animation is just like
Oh, it was
amazing.
It's like
It's
comic
so
book
beautiful.
animation.
spectacular.
It's great.
It's just
Um,
amazing.
There's no denying that.
Mhm.
Mhm.
But yeah, any more honorable mentions?
I think
No.
that's good.
How are we doing on time? Because I was gonna introduce one more category, but
I
it's
think we're actually like
We've been over
almost
40
rolled-
minutes for a
It's
while.
been over 40 minutes. So
okay.
Yeah.
Then we'll save it for another
I
time.
think we're almost at an hour
we
or
will
over.
for everyone listening or watching, we'll have another episode in maybe the next few weeks with Yuki, because we're still all on break right now before school, so I want to catch Yuki for at least one more episode, get all the clout that she has.
Exactly.
So to all of
Non-existent,
Yuki's
but okay.
friends that have listened to the podcast, you guys will have to listen to another one, and I hope
Mhm.
you're listening to all the rest of them because we really need people to listen. But anyway, that wraps up the I think 7th episode. Jesus Christ, we've been rolling through episodes.
Wow.
7th episode of this
Bam.
podcast. It's been great. This one was actually pretty decent. We had like
Yeah.
a good topic, and I have a good soundbite of how Dima is 100% a drug dealer. There's
Great.
no denying that.
Kicked out of uni
No,
You
she's
love to
not.
see it.
and arrested.
I mean, legally, our lawyers told us that we had to say that she's not, but
Our lawyers.
Dima paid me a little amount, so she is not a drug dealer. Thanks for the $300, Dima.
Dima has never sold me any drugs or
Mm-mm.
any illegal substances.
Yeah, Dima's not the person to do that. She just.
Yeah, definitely not. Dima would never.
Mm.
Haha, don't kill me.
Honestly, the
Anyways.
people who actually know me.
Anyways,
So,
thank you everyone for tuning in, and we'll see you later.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace out.
Peace.
Bye.